Welcome back to Adam Review with Ninjabowler, and today we're going to be taking a look at a Grateful Dead album. In fact, this is one of the albums in album of the year that has a 100 critic score. And of course, I am referring to American Beauty by the Grateful Dead. Here it is in all of its glory. It is a very good album cover, I will say, and take a look at the vinyl. It's green. The vinyl is green. Just like some of the album cover. So I recently listened to this album, and I will say it is a very good album. Now let's get the cons out of the way. Now, let me list you all the songs, which are Box of Rain, Friend of the Devil. I'm not a huge fan of that name, but it gets the job done. Sugar Magnolia. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Operator, Candyman, Red Bull, Broken Down Palace, Till the Morning Comes, Addicts of My Life, and Truckin'. It's got a pretty good set list, I will say. Now, like I said, cons out of the way. Sugar Magnolia, it gets progressively better. But the problem I have with songs that get progressively better is that a song has to be good all the way through the entire song. Like, Sugar Magnolia doesn't have the greatest start in the world, but it makes up for it for the fact that it gets better as it goes. But when you want a song that is good from the entirety of the song. And also, Call Me Crazy, but I feel like that Operator sounds like a They Might Be Giants song. Well, that's not much of a problem, I just needed to throw that out. But also, I feel like that Operator is a little bit too short. If you don't know... Second. Hold on. If you don't know... Operator is 2 minutes and 23 seconds. Why do I have a problem with that? Well, I have a problem with that is because, it made it kind of feel like a They Might Be Giants song. And I just don't know why. I had a lot of They Might Be Giants feelings from also the song name and the song itself. If it was like 3 minutes, then I could accept it. However, I still think Operator is a very good song. Let me just go out with some songs that I really did like. Box of Rain, Friend of the Devil. I still don't like that name. Ripple, and of course Truckin'. And let's get some positives out of the way. And there's also a lot. Like I said, the songs that I really did like, and Ripple had a absolute beautiful transition. To Broken Down Palace. Like, I didn't even notice it at first until like halfway through Broken Down Palace, and I was not expecting a transition from a Grateful Dead album. Like, this is my first ever Grateful Dead album, and it has a transition in it. I wonder how many Grateful Dead albums actually have transitions in it. And transitions make an album listening experience 10 times better. Because it feels like you have to listen to the album when you have to have to know what's going on. I mean, it can make a listening experience better and worse at the same time because of the reason that you have to listen to the album fully to know what's going on. And it doesn't really drag on. Like, it does a pretty good job with it putting some longer songs in. Like Addicts of My Life and Truckin', they are both 5 minutes long, but it doesn't feel like that it drags on, unlike an album like Kill 'Em All by Metallica. I thought that this was a really great album. It's not a certified perfect. I'm not gonna give it a perfect. But the problems that it has doesn't drag it down for way too much. So, I am going to give this album a 10 out of 10. Hold on a second. Here we are. American Beauty by Grateful Dead gets a 10 out of 10. It's not perfect, but like I said, the problems that it has doesn't drag it down way too much. So yeah, American Beauty gets a 10 out of 10. So that's American Beauty for you. What other album do you think I should listen to next? Is there going to be another Grateful Dead album? Do you want me to review another Metallica album, a Pink Floyd album, something from the dumpster? I don't know. Comment down below what do you think I should review next. So anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.